Are you looking at buying a new home, yet feeling stressed with the need to prepare your current home for sale at the same time? If you are not sure where to start or how to get your home ready, this video is for you. Today, I am sharing not only my standard 6 home staging tips, but a few bonus tips as well that I provide to all of my sellers about preparing their homes for sale. Whether you are considering listing in the next 30 days or even in the next 6 to 12 months, these do-it-yourself home staging tips can be started anytime and all be done while living in your home. By following these staging tips, your home will showcase in its best light to potential buyers and help maximize its potential for top dollar offers, which is what we all want, right? So without further ado, let's jump in. Welcome back to those that have seen me before. To those new to my channel, my name is Leanne Cray. I am your local realtor with Allegiant Realty Group here in Yamhill County, the heart of Oregon's wine country. Think back to when you were touring houses and bought your current home. Do you remember things that could make or break the idea of a particular home when walking through it? Once location has been met, most buyers will agree on some or all of the most popular items they look for when touring homes. Curb appeal, the floor plan, how much light is provided by not only the fixtures but windows and skylights, the allowance of storage, flooring, the finishing touches of workmanship, and how well the home has been cared for. Taking the time and effort to showcase your home in its best light will make it easier for a buyer to visualize your house as their future home. First things first, home staging tip number 1, declutter and depersonalize. When a buyer walks into your home, they are trying to imagine themselves living in your home. Clean off your counter spaces, declutter your pantry area, and remove things from underneath the beds. Items that you do not need before your move, pack into boxes to be stored in the garage. Things you no longer need to use at all, throw away or donate them. Organize your closets and cabinets by only keeping the basics, leaving empty spaces between what is kept. This allows the buyer to see the basic, normal, everyday items that everyone has, yet provides the illusion of tons of extra room due to the empty spaces left between the items remaining. The buyer can then begin to imagine fitting their large kitchen appliances, the kids' toys, their holiday decoration bin, or whatever it is that they have without trying to imagine moving your stuff out first. You never want the buyer to think your home is too small or does not have enough storage space. The other thing that helps buyers imagine themselves in your home is not having pictures of you and your family staring back at them from the walls. And that reminds them that another family lives there. You'll be bringing your pictures to your new home anyway, so pack up your family photos and neutralize your home. Home staging tip number 2, clean, clean, and more clean. Roll up your sleeves. It is time to clean house, top to bottom. All those little things that we like to put aside for later, it's time to tackle. Clean the grout, wash the windows, and don't forget the windowsills. Scrub the bathrooms, shampoo the carpets, and don't forget to remove the dust from the fan blades. A clean home signals to potential buyers that your home has been well cared for. A well cared for home allows the buyer to see its value. When the buyer sees area of neglect, they begin to wonder what they may have missed noticing as they walk through the house that wasn't clean or taken care of, and their mind can begin to devalue the home. Home staging tip number 3, tackle repairs. Right alongside cleaning and making your house sparkle are the repairs. You know that honey-do list that sits in the back of our minds? Commit to checking these off the list. Fix the leaky faucet, the torn screen, the broken floor tile, even the burned out light bulb above the oven. Plan a weekend. That's the best thing. Just plan a weekend to focus on taking care of all these little things. Buyers look at everything, so don't think that any area is safe. If they find something that is broken, it leaves them again wondering what else is wrong with the house that's not been maintained. Again, this gives them a chance to start devaluating the home in their mind. Home staging tip number 4, paint. Dollar for dollar, there is nothing that gives back more than a fresh coat of paint. Stains on walls or floorboards make a room look old and worn. Dark colored walls can make a space feel dreary, and they can shrink a room. Touch up dents or marks in walls with spackle prior to painting. Freshening your walls with an off-white or a light cream colored paint will brighten your room, giving it a clean, crisp look. Now, this being said, if the paint job does not have a professional finished look with sharp cut lines along the ceilings and the trim, it can work in reverse against you. If you are not a person with attention to detail, it is worth the time and cost to hire a professional to come in and paint your home for you. Home staging tip number 5, flooring. If your budget allows, replacing old flooring with new can increase your resale value. Walking through a home with old stains on the floor, dirty carpeting, or scratched up wood flooring will turn some buyers off completely. For others, their minds start calculating how much it will cost them to replace the flooring once they do move in. And then they begin debating if they even want to buy the home and take on the project of replacing the floors. Buyers will often fail to see the listing price as a good dollar valuation for a home with worn old flooring. Now, on the flip side, new updated flooring increases the value of the home in a buyer's mind and allows the home to show in its best light to help bring in that top dollar offer. Home staging tip number 6, curb appeal. I think we can all agree there is nothing like a first impression, good and bad. Did you know that a bad first impression on curb appeal can make a buyer not even want to get out of the car to look inside your home? Your buyer's real first impression of your home is when they are driving up your driveway and walking to the front door. In these moments, they are already trying to imagine what it would be like living there, and they're looking around to see if everything appears to be in good repair. Clean your walkways and the driveway, especially from the moss that we get here in the Pacific Northwest. Make sure to have your lawn, hedges, and trees trimmed. Fill in any mulch or gravel that's needed, and consider adding seasonal flowers or decor pieces to make the entrance a warm and welcome invite. Now, moving to the backyard. Buyers love to look at the yard after they have looked through the home. Create a welcoming entrance to the backyard via your patio. Make sure the lawn furniture and grilling area are clean. Add pillows or outdoor glassware to help a buyer feel like they can sit and decompress while dinner cooks on the grill and relax with a glass of wine at the end of a day. Now that we have the basics, we can move to the bonus finishing touches. Home staging tip number 7, creating flow. Bonus 1. You want the space in your home to feel as open as possible. Remove pieces of furniture that make a space feel crowded or cramped. Arrange the furniture in a way that allows an easy flow through the home. Though I always say you cannot buy a home based on your furniture, the reality is buyers will walk around the home trying to imagine where their couch is going to fit, or their heirloom hutch, or their favorite comfy reclining chair. The more room the house appears to provide, the easier it is for a buyer to imagine their furniture pieces in the home. If you have beautiful flooring, consider removing space rugs and large floor plants too. This not only shows off the floor, but it accents the floor space as the buyers are walking through the home. Now, on the flip side of removing furniture, if you have a small nook or an alcove area that may be hard for someone to imagine what the space could possibly be used for, answer the question for the buyer before they ask. Fill the space to show how it could be used as possibly a small desk area, a coffee corner, or maybe even a shelving area for books and plants. Don't leave weird, odd spaces to the imagination. Home staging tip number 8, make rooms light and bright. Bonus 2. People love walking into light, bright, cheerful rooms. Make sure your window coverings are clean and blinds and curtains are open, letting the sun shine in. Test all lights to see they are in working order and that the bulbs are clean from dust. If there are any rooms in your home that are a bit darker, consider changing the bulbs to a brighter luminance or add lighting by adding lamps to brighten the room. You can also add mirrors to reflect that light around the room if your design allows. Home staging tip number 9, the smell test. Bonus 3. The way a house smells can have a bad impact on buyers if they perceive mold, mildew, or pets. Hopefully, with all the cleaning and decluttering that you've done to this point, you have no possible smell concerns. Scents will sometimes remain in materials though, such as bedding, blankets, carpets, and window coverings. If you are noticing a scent, consider removing items that could be harboring the smell. Open windows to let fresh air flow through the home. You do not want any overpowering smell of anything in the house. The more neutral, the better. If you'd like a subtle scent though during showings, you can consider a bowl of citrus fruit, basil, eucalyptus, or vanilla in the kitchen and the living rooms. Home staging tip number 10, the resort feel. Bonus 4. Now that you have decluttered and cleaned the home, add back some small resort moments throughout the house. Adding a vase of fresh flowers or bright green potted plants can add life. A bowl of fresh fruit in the kitchen can add a pop of color. Set the dining room table with neutral table settings, or design a simple centerpiece with candles and greenery. Set aside certain linens for bathrooms and bedrooms for the showings versus your everyday use. If you're not sure what to use, white linens always provide a rich, crisp look. Make sure that beds are tightly made and roll towels to put on the shelves in the bathroom. Now, if you do not have any shelves, you can also hang towels over the towel bars, layering them in size from bath to hand to washcloth. Simple touches will go a long way adding warmth to buyers' impression of your home. When a buyer feels warmth about a home, they can see themselves living there and see your home as a place that they want to call their home. If you are thinking about selling, ease some of your stress by downloading my free home staging tips checklist. I have posted the access link in the comment section down below for you. This is a quick, easy one-page list to check off items as you prepare your home for sale. To be helpful, it also includes a reminder summary of all 10 home staging tips I went over today. If you are considering selling or are looking for assistance with the sale of your home, please reach out to me. I would love the opportunity to converse with you about how we could work together. Until next time, when I am back again to talk about all things real estate related to living in, moving to, buying, or selling here in Yamhill County, have a great week. Bye.